My 3 is the Indiana Pacers. Are we just going to pretend that they don't exist?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, they went to the NBA Finals and then they improved their roster this year. Zoo is not only a better defender than Miles Turner positionally, but is going to give them like the hulking screener, the post up threat.
But doesn't he change how they play though, in terms of the pace and the running and the get a shot up with just 6 seconds into the shot clock?
I mean, they just got to the NBA Finals with Miles like trailing behind those breaks. You know, like the trail big is not the guy I'm worried about in that equation. And he was useful and contributed, but I just think like whatever these other rising teams might have and might be able to prove, the Pacers have already proven it. And they have a roster that we know makes sense. Yes, the Halliburton Achilles stuff will have to work itself out. We'll have to see what shape he's in, all of that. But I just feel super comfortable betting on the future of a team that I know works.
I worry about a team that is built so much on pace and depth because I think they hit the sweet spot last season where everybody was on a cost-controlled deal and you didn't really have to get over your skis in order to bring a lot of those guys back. I think Zubac helps that. If they get the pick in addition to Zubac, I think that would go a long way. Maybe that would spring a dynasty even. But I do think if you're going to play this sort of specific style, you do need bodies. And we've seen across the league that's tough to do just in general, let alone the amount of torque and just like what it takes on the human body in order to get that. And so I don't know if they're built for the long haul. Clearly next season, I think they have a window.
Sure.
But in terms of future, that's where I give a little bit of.
It's a different comparison because of the age, the collective ages of these teams. But like part of watching Indy last year felt like 2014 Spurs, where it's like this 1 year where they're just unstoppable. This style that nobody can figure out that's completely unique to just them and nobody's doing it. And therefore nobody knows how to deal with it. I don't know that excellence just completely carries over the 2 years later. And it's cliche, but it did feel like lightning in a bottle.
It was lightning in a bottle. I think part of the reason they were able to catch that lightning, though, is it wasn't just like they only had the one move. It wasn't just they played the style and no one could counter it and they worked their way through. They had like answers for everything. They had counters for everything. They have so many decision makers who are good handling the ball and make like responsible adult decisions in tough situations. And the part of this I think we have to incorporate is not just that they just traded for Ivica Zubac. Like they are very close to getting both Ivica Zubac and a top 4 pick in this draft.
Sure.
And whether they want to keep that player, whoever it is, a highly touted prospect, or flip that into someone who can make their immediate prospects even better.
Oh God, not the dreaded 2 timeline.
I mean, the thing is, I don't even know that they're on 2 timelines so much as just they're on one very, very long runway. And that's why they're a team of the future to me, even though they're one that just went to the NBA Finals.